All right, beautiful Colorado day here. I am up in northern Colorado at Cobb State Wildlife. Beautiful front range today. It's in the 50s, so fall is here. But anyway, this is the newest daily driver. 2019 Tacoma TRD off-road. 27,000 miles. Sounding good for a Toyota. Usually they're pretty loud, but yeah, I was a little concerned at first because I had that Lexus LX 570, and I have been wanting one of these Tacomas for a really long time, but the market is just crazy out here in Colorado. So I kind of held back, bought that LX 570 just for comfort. But I got to the point where I was heading up to the UP at my cabin up there, and the Lexus I was so afraid of scratching it. And to be honest, it just didn't fit in up there. It just wasn't a practical vehicle. I needed a truck. I need a truck. So after much deliberation, I finally sold it. And I was concerned when I was test driving or going to test drive these. And we have like 3 or 4 of these at my work. So I drove a ton of them, but not, on a trip or around town, or, it was just strictly work stuff. So I was a little concerned at first, but to be honest, this thing is pretty smooth. It's not harsh for a truck. It's kind of quiet. It's not a Lexus by any means, or Land Cruiser. But for a truck, this thing's cool. I mean, of course, I would take a truck that rode like a Lexus any day of the year, week, minute, but you just can't ask for that. So anyway, yeah, like I said, 2019 TRD off-road. It's got all the, what is it called? The certain package, technology package with parking sensors, blind spot monitoring. It came with these running boards on it that I'm taking off. This topper is pretty cool. It's different. It doesn't have the side pop-up. It just has this slide here. Brand new tires on it, no corrosion. Came from Wyoming, but everything is factory. This topper is pretty sweet. I mean, the little light comes on when you open that. It actually locks. This is why I bought this thing. This is going to be so useful up at my cabin when I go up there. So yeah, like I said, got it in Wyoming. I've put, 200 miles on it. This thing gets great gas mileage. Another thing coming from that Lexus, I mean, it got good mileage on a trip and stuff, like 18, 19. But in the city, it was in the low teens. This truck, I have yet to see below, I think, 21. I mean, if I just go to town and come back, it's like 23, 24 miles a gallon. Lexus, like I said, 17, 18, V8, big, not as useful. So I'm enjoying this thing so far, especially with the gas mileage. I mean, 22, 23 miles a gallon. Can't complain about that. So, like I said, it's got the blind spot monitoring. You can see in the mirror there. Blinkers on the sides. Fog lights, all that stuff. The grill is a little different depending on what package you get. It does have the radar cruise control and all of that stuff. Clear bra everywhere, clear bra up to here, and then everything is clear broad. Yeah, it's all the way on the fender, the whole front end, all through here. This is clear broad, under here is clear broad, this whole front fascia is clear broad. Like 6 inches up here, all the way across is clear broad. The mirrors are clear, all leading edges in there is clear broad. So I mean, that's cool. That's a good feature. Right away, I mean, shutting and opening the door, typical Toyota, really hollow sounding. Again, another thing I really have to get used to coming from that Lexus. That thing was absolutely perfect as far as noise goes. But yeah, basic. This is exactly what I wanted. No sunroof. It does have crawl control, which is awesome. The Lexus had all of that stuff. I like being able to more use this space with the Lexus. There was so much going on, and you know, I'm not complaining about the Lexus at all, but this is just so basic, which I already like. You know, it's got the WeatherTech floor mats. I believe I saw the original window sticker in here. I think it MSRP'd for 41. Oh, 40,511. And there's all the extras. Thought it was more than that. See, I paid $37,000 for this. I didn't think that was a bad price with the whole Colorado markup on these trucks. That's why I went to Wyoming, because something like this in Colorado is going to be $39.40 plus. But small in the back. The seat is all the way back, but it's comfortable. These seats are not bad. First daily I've had in a long time that had cloth. Trying to think of other than the Jeeps. But yeah, this is gonna be the daily for a little bit. But pop the hood open. .5 liter, pretty quiet. One thing I did notice while looking at these is if it doesn't have crawl control, it has some type of secondary pump, and that pump is so loud. I don't know if it's failing. It's not the Atkinson cycle. I know what that sounds like, but you know, I wanted something that I wouldn't hate, and that was one thing I couldn't stand, was that pump and how loud it was. And every single one that had that doesn't have crawl control has it. This has crawl control, doesn't have that pump, and this is a quiet 3.5 liter. Of course, when the Atkinson cycle kicks on, it gets a little louder. But as far as power goes, I like it. It's got an 8-speed trans, so it doesn't, in my opinion, feel laggy. Again, I'm at 5,000 feet elevation, so that could be a drawback to power, of course, but I don't notice anything as of right now. So yeah, that's the engine. 3.5 liter. I think it's like mid 2s for horsepower and high 2s for torque, so it's pretty good. It is a 2GR FKS. 27,000 miles on that. And yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't have any corrosion. I mean, it's a 19, but it's still very, very clean. I like how it's got this LED strip, but it doesn't have LED bulbs. Toyota, typical 2019, no LEDs. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do to this. It doesn't really need anything. I'm gonna take those running boards off. I don't really like that style, but yeah, 2019 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road with 27,000 miles. Let's see how long I keep this one. I say a while, but said that 70 times now.